we started with like VB scripting. So you know VB scripting is nothing but it is a scripting language which has developed by
Microsoft.
MIC, but later on it has been developed by HP. Okay, and then see here. So here we have different output statements. So why we are using this output statements to get the output? So we are using the output statement to get the output from the test script or from the program is called output statement. So we are using three different types of output statement. What are they? Message box, reporter.report event, and print. Message box, reporter.report event, and print. Okay. And so why we are using this message box to get the output? We are using this message box to get the output from the test script during execution time through a pop-up window. Okay, reporter.report event means why we are using this reporter.report event to get the output from the test script after completion of the execution in the result window. Okay, and then we have print. Print means what? We are using this statement to get the output from the test script during execution time in a separate window. To get the output in a separate window. Okay, now next one is input statement. Input statement. So what is an input statement? A statement which we are using to pass the input or value into the test script is called input statement. A statement which we are using to pass the input or value into the test script is called input statement. Okay. So now see here. So earlier what did we do? We have passed the value like this. A is equal to 10 like that, right? But now I don't want to pass a value. I want to go ahead and give the input box. So A is equal to input box of enter A. A is equal to input box of enter A. B is equal to input box of enter B. Enter B. And then C is equal to A into B. C is equal to A into B. And to get the output, what you have to do? Message box C. To get the output, we are going to use message box C. Now click on run. Click on OK. When you click on run, when you click on OK, see here. It is asking you to go ahead and enter the value of A. So enter the value of A. Let's say the value of A is 20. And then enter the value of B. B is equal to 30. So C is equal to what? A into B. C is equal to what? A into B. That is 600. Okay. So this is input statement. So we are using this statement to pass the input. Pass the input into the test script during execution time through a pop-up window. Okay. Now coming to conditional statements. Conditional statements. Now what do you understand by conditional statements? Why we are using this conditional statements? We are using this conditional statements to verify or check the conditions in VB scripting. We are using this conditional statements to verify or check the conditions in VB scripting. So there are 4 different types of conditional statements available in VB scripting. What are they? If condition, if else a condition, if else if condition, and select case. If condition, if else condition, if else if condition, and then select case. So these are all the 4 different conditional statements we have. So first one is if condition. If condition means Why we are using this statement? To verify the condition, and tool will print the output only when the condition is true. We are using the statement to verify the condition, and tool will print the output only when the condition is true. So syntax is what? If condition, then condition, then statement, and then you are going to end your if statement. If condition, then statement, and then you are going to end your if statement. So if your condition is true, then only it will give you output. If your condition is not true, it is not providing you any output. So let's say A is equal to 20, B is equal to 30. Okay, so if A is less than B, if A is less than B, then message box, then you are going to end your if statement. If A is equal to 20, B is equal to 30. So if A is less than B, then message box pass, and then you are going to end your if statement. So click on run, click on OK. So what will be your output? This pass. That means this condition is true, right? So A is less than B, so your condition is pass. If A is not less than B, then you will not get any output. If your condition is true, then only you will get the output. So that is a if condition. Okay, and then next one is what? If else condition. If else condition. So what is this if else condition? We are using this statement to verify the condition. We are using this statement to verify the condition, and tool will print the output even though your condition is true or false. Okay, even though it's true or false, you are going to get the output. So syntax is what? If condition, then statement, else another statement, and then you are going to end your if statement. If condition, then statement, else another statement, and then you are going to end your if statement. Okay, so now see here, A is equal to 20, B is equal to 30. So if A is less than B, then instead of message box, let me put reporter dot report event as an output statement, because I'm verifying whether A is greater or B is greater. So you can use a reporter dot report event as an output statement. You can use anything. Okay, let me show you in reporter dot report event. Reporter dot report event space make pass, comma. What you are going to do? You are going to verify A and B. Verify A and B. So what would be the output? What you wanted to give the output? A is less than B. A is less than B. Else reporter dot report event make fail, comma. What you are going to do? You are going to verify A and B. So what you write here? A is not less than. A is not less than B. So run it. Run. Click on OK. See what will be your output. See, this is your output. So where you got the output? In the result window you got the output. See, verify A and B. So step passed. A, verify A and B. So A is less than B. So your condition passed. A is less than B. So your condition passed. Okay. Now coming to if else if condition. If else if condition. What is this if else if condition? Why we are using this? We are using the statement to verify the condition, and tool will print the output if the condition is true, or 2 will check for another condition if the condition is false. First it will go ahead and check one condition. If the condition is true, it will get the output. If the condition is not true, then it will go for the next step. Okay, if the condition is true, then that's fine, you'll get the output. If the condition is not true, then it will go ahead and check for another condition. Okay, so now see here, syntax is if condition 1, then else, if condition 2, then statement, else if condition 3, then statement, else another statement, and then you are going to end your if statement. And if, and then you are going to end your if statement. Okay, all the output statements that you have. So now let us go ahead and take an example. A is equal to 20, B is equal to 30. So C is equal to 40. So if A is greater than B and A is greater than C, then message box A is greater, else if B is greater than C, then message box B is greater, else message box C is greater. Okay, click on run, click on OK. So see here, which is greater? C is greater. So whichever is greater, that will be your output. Whichever is greater, that will be your output. So click on OK. Okay. Now, next one is a select case. Why we are using this statement? We are using this statement to check the multiple conditions at a time in VB script. We are using the select case to check the multiple conditions at a time in VB script. So syntax is what? Select case variable, then case condition 1, then statement, then you write case condition 2, then statement, then case condition 3, then statement, then case condition 4, then another statement, then case else if it is not matching, case else, then statement, and then you are going to end your select. You are going to end your select statement. Okay, so now see here, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 6, C is equal to A minus B. So now see here, select case C, then what is that? Message box C value is 1, then case 2, what is that? Message box C value is 2, then case 3, what is that? Message box C value is 3, then case 4, what is that? Message box C value is 4, then case else, what is that? Message box C value is nothing. Message box, C value is nothing, and then you can turn here select. Okay, so now run your program. Once you run your program, see here, click on OK. So what will be your output now? 10 minus 6, which is 4. So your output is 4. Your output is 4. In case if A is equal to 20, then what will be your output? What will be your C value is nothing, because 20
Okay.
minus 6, which is 14. So you don't have the 14 here. So C value will be nothing. C value will be nothing. Okay. Now, next one is looping statements. Looping statement. So we are using this looping statement to execute the same lines of code for multiple times. We are using this looping statement to execute the same lines of code for multiple times. So we are using 3 different types of looping statements here in VB scripting. We are using 3 different types of looping statements here in VB scripting. What are they? For loop, nested for loop, and while loop. For loop, nested for loop, and while loop. Now coming to for loop. So what do you understand by for loop? For loop means
It will repeat condition once it's checked, unless it's checked.
we are using
Let's say
this for loop to execute the same lines of code for specific number of times. We are using this for loop to execute the same lines of code for a specific number of times. And that means if you wanted to execute the script for like 3 times, then you can go ahead and execute it for 3 times. If you wanted to execute for 10 times, then you can execute for 10 times. The syntax is for initialization and condition. Then another statement, and then you are going to write for initialization and condition statement, another statement, and then next. Okay, so now for I is equal to 1 to 5. Okay, that means how many times your script will execute now?
5 times.
It will execute for 5 times. Okay, so now see here, A is equal to 10.
Hello, Achana. Sorry,
Yeah.
where is the I from? Sorry.
I is like initializing the variable. That means how many times you wanted to go ahead and execute the script. So I just took the variable as I.
Okay.
You can take anything. I is nothing but like loop, like how many times you want to execute the loop, like from I is equal to 1 to.
Yeah. The
Did you understand?
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So now let's say A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. So C is equal to A into B. C is equal to A into B, and then message box C. Message box C. Now click on run. Click on run. Click on OK. Did you see that? Yes or no? See, you got the output for first time you got Then click on OK. Then second time it will go ahead and run it. Click on again OK. Click on OK fourth time. Click on OK fifth time. Click on OK. Now it will stop execution. See? Stopped execution. Am I right? So this is how it run the program. So it executed the script for 5 times. So if you wanted to go ahead and execute for 10 times, just go ahead and put I is equal to 1 to 10. So your script will execute for 10 times. Your script will execute for 10 times. Okay? Now, next one is this is a for loop. Next we go for a nested for loop. So what is nested for loop?
It's multiple for loops within each other.
Why we are using nested for loop?
Different cases where you need to have different, let's say,
Break the statement at particular time.
so there's no specific.
Yes, so nested for loop. So why we are using this nested for loop? We are using this nested for loop to insert the for loop inside another for loop. To insert the for loop inside another for loop. So syntax is for initialization and condition. Then again for initialization and condition. Then statement. And then next. And then another next. Okay. So now see here. For I is equal to 1 to 3. For I is equal to 1 to 3. And then for j is equal to 1 to. Okay. Now I want to print the I and j value. So to print I and j value, see print I. In between I and j, I want to put a small hyphen and j. So what you have to do is you have to put and. To do a small hyphen in between I and j, you have to write the code like this. So now it will start from the main loop. Execution will start from the main loop and then it goes to the subloop. So when I is equal to 1, so consider I is equal to 1. So when I is equal to 1, j is equal to 1. When I is equal to 1, j is equal to 2. Now take I is equal to 2. So when I is equal to 2, j is equal to 1. When I is equal to 2, j is equal to 2. Now take I is equal to 3. When I is equal to 3, j is equal to 1. When I is equal to 3, j is equal to 2. Okay. Now see here, click on run. Click on OK. See? When I is equal to 1, j is equal to 1. In between I and j, I got a small hyphen. Okay? When I is equal to 1, j is equal to 1. When I is equal to 1, j is equal to 2. When I is equal to 2, j is equal to 1. When I is equal to 2, j is equal to 2. Okay? When I is equal to 3, j is equal to 1. When I is equal to 3, j is equal to 2. Do you understand? Yes or no? So this is a nested for loop. This is a nested for loop. Okay? Now, next one is a while loop. While loop. While loop means?
This is same thing, but it's true. It continues while the execution is still running.
While loop. We are using while loop to execute the same lines of code for multiple times until the condition is true. Until the condition is true. Okay, so while statement. So this is a condition that we are going to write. See here, while condition, then statement, and then you are going to end your while. While statement, and then you are going to end your while. Okay, so this is your while loop. So this while loop we are going to do when we go for data driven testing. Right now it is not required. So when we can go for when we are going to do the data driven testing, then we can go ahead and do this while loop. Any questions until here? Any questions, or you want me to repeat anything?
I'm just getting confused between these loops and the conditional statements from with the compared to
Conditional
Java.
statements means if statements, if else statements, those are conditional. Looping means if it is going to repeat the same code for number of times. Conditional statements, are you going to repeat it for number of times? No, only one time it will execute. Yes or no?
But I just can't differentiate between this method and the conditional statement or looping method in Java. I'm just getting confused between.
Nothing is there in Java. Forget about Java. Did I say anything about Java? No, nothing is there here Java. These are the simple basic concepts. So, for where you are getting confused, if statements, huh?
Yes, in statements.
If statement, why we are using if statement? If means to check whether that condition is true or false. Loop means what? Executing same lines of code for multiple times.
Okay.
Okay. If statement will check whether the condition is true or false. But here for loop it will not check whether it is true or false. If you wanted to execute the script for multiple times, it will go ahead and execute. That's it.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Now we go for functions. So what do you understand by a function? Function means what?
Method.
Function.
A block of code.
A group of statements and a set of logic which we can reuse them for multiple times is called a function. Okay? A group of statements and set of logics which we can reuse them for multiple times is called a function. So in every language there are two different types of functions available. In every language there are two different types of functions available. What are they?
And
Built-in function and user-defined functions. Built-in functions and user-defined functions. Now coming to built-in function. So built-in function means what?
it's already built and you can use anytime. It's like database library.
Built-in function is a function which has created by the vendors. That means who has developed the language. So we need not think about the logic of the function. We did not think about the logic of the function, but we should know how to use the function. We should know how to use the function. Okay, so altogether we have 30 different types of functions available. Altogether we have 3 different types of functions, 30 different types of functions available. What are they? First one, cint. Cint means what? Converting into integer. Cint means converting into integer. Okay, so we are using this function to convert the double variable value into integer value. Convert the double variable value into integer value. Okay, so syntax is what? Syntax is what? Variable is equal to cint of variable or value. Cint of variable or value. Okay, so a is equal to 12.30. A is equal to cint of a and then message box a. A is equal to 12.30. A is equal to cint of a and then message box a. So click on run. Click on OK. See, the nearest integer value for 12.30 is 12. The nearest integer value for 12.30 is 12. If it is like 12.50, then if it is like 12.50, then it will be 12. If it is like 12.51, then it will be 13. Now, next one is len. Len means what? Length of the variable. So we are using this function to know the length of the variable. So syntax is what? Variable is equal to len of variable or value. Len of variable or value. So a is equal to, let's say, Mandeep. So what will be the output? A is equal to len of a message box. So click on run. Click on OK. So what will be the length? 7. The length of Mandeep is 7. That means it is just counting the characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So length is 7. Okay. Now, next one is what? String reverse. So why we are using the string reverse? We are using the string reverse function to reverse the variable value. We are using this string reverse function to reverse the variable value. So syntax is what? Variable is equal to string reverse of variable or value. String reverse of variable or. So a is equal to so and so. A is equal to string reverse of a message box. So click on run. Click on OK. So it just reverts the string value, see, from back to front. Am I right? Click on OK. Now, next one is U case. What do you understand by U case?
Uppercase.
We are using this uppercase, very good. So we are using this uppercase function to convert the lowercase characters into uppercase. To convert the lowercase characters into uppercase. Equal to new case of variable. New case of variable or value. Okay. So A is equal to so and so. A is equal to new case of a message box. So click on run, click on OK. So all the lowercase characters will be converted to all the lowercase characters will be converted to uppercase. This is new case. Now coming to L case. L case. So what is this L case? Why we are using this L case? We are using this L case to convert the lowercase characters into uppercase characters into lowercase. Okay, so E is equal to L case of a message box. So click on run, click on OK. So all the uppercase characters will be converted to lowercase. All the uppercase characters will be converted to lowercase. Okay, so this is L case. So any questions until here? Any questions until here?
Not so far.
Elchin, Mandar, Mandeep.
I have a question.
Yes, Mandeep.
So when we do the scripting for web-based application and Windows-based application,
We already
we add the objects, right?
did that, right? Elchin, did we not do that? Abati?
No, we did that. So
Yeah. What else you want?
when we run the program like we are running now,
So that depends. That depends. Like you will check. See, the client will say, okay, I want to go ahead and check whether this, what is the length of that particular variable. Then what you will use? You will use this code to write the program. You understood? They will give you some requirements. So based on that requirement, you will use this function. I'll show you when we go to methods. I'll show you whether that condition passed or failed and how do you check, and how you have to pass the value and how you have to test. I'll tell you in methods. Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
these are all the functions that you should know. So when you say, okay, go ahead and find the length of so and so, then what you will use? You will not do it manually. Code. So this is the code that you have to write. Okay.
So we don't need to add anything to the object.
No, it's not required. Why you require? You don't require anything.
I was just confused.
Yeah, don't get
Based
confused.
on the requirements,
Yes.
Archana, is it based on the requirements where they
Provided
give
by
us
your
to
business
use?
analyst. Yes, based on your requirement provided by your business analyst, you have to run your program. Not write the code.
Okay.
Okay, so practice until here. I will stop it here. Revise